Good morning, students. Welcome to the second term of the academic year 2021. Let's begin our math class with the topic ratio. What is ratio? It's all about sharing and being fair. Ratio is used to share things out when we are being fair. Are you doubtful about it? How to be fair? It is also used when one thing has a greater representation than another. That means it is not that every time we share into equal halves. If there is a greater representation of one than the other, then we use ratio. Let's see some examples. What is the ratio of red counters to yellow? You have to just count the number of red and yellow. You will get that the ratio is 5:3. When it was asked ratio of red to yellow, we wrote the number for red first, 5:3. If the question was yellow to red, then we will write it as 3:5. There are 8 counters. So the ratio of red to yellow is 5:3. What is the ratio of red counters to yellow in this figure? 6:2. Can you simplify this ratio? That means can we divide both 6 and 2 by the same number? Yes. So we can write it as 3:1. Both are the same. We call this simplifying the ratio. That means we can divide both by the same number. That is what is called simplifying the ratio. Let's see more examples. What is the ratio of yellow to blue? Quickly count the number of yellow counters. Blue are 2. 12:2. Yes, can we simplify it? And we can write it as 6:1. Another example. What is the ratio of green to red? Quickly count the number of red and green counters. 6:9. Yes, we can divide both by the number 3 and write it as 2:3. I'm sure you're thorough with simplifying the ratio. 2:3 cannot be divided further. So this is the simplified form of 6:9. Another example. Friends Bill and Betty buy a £1 lottery ticket. Bill pays 60 pence and Betty the other 40 pence. They were having money like that. Bill had 60 and Betty had 40. They bought the lottery ticket. You know what happened? They won pound 1000. Should they get pound 500 each? What do you say? They might be really good friends and decide to go halves. But that's not a fair deal. However, it would be a more fair way to split the winnings in the same ratio as they paid. How much did they get? We know that they paid 60 and 40. What is the ratio between them? 60:40. Now, 60:40 means Bill will get 60 parts, Betty's 40 parts. Okay. 60 parts for Bill and 40 parts for Betty. Between them there are 100 parts. 60 plus 40 is 100. So we can say that there are 100 parts. 60 parts of Bill and 40 parts of Betty. I think now you understand it better. 1000. I need to share 100 10 times. Isn't it? 100 into 10 will give me 1000. So the 60:40 10 times. That means I am multiplying both by the number 10. It gives me 600:40. So Bill gets pound 600 and Betty gets pound 400 from their winnings. Yes, this is a fair way of sharing the prize money. Now let's see ratio of the perimeters. You have learned in the previous grades how to find the perimeter. What is perimeter actually? It is the distance outside of the 2D shape. You can find the perimeter of a rectangle by adding all the sides or else you can use the formula 2 into length plus width. If units are different, they should be converted into the same units. Then only we can do the calculation. If the length is in meters and the width is in centimeters, don't just add them. Convert the meters into centimeters, make them in the same unit, then only calculate the perimeter. Once you have the perimeters of different rectangles, you can find the ratio of the perimeters. Also, remember to simplify and write it in the simplest form. You have textbook exercises to complete in your classwork copy. Then we meet tomorrow. Thank you.